you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where I separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about the trending topic of the president of Burkina Faso, President Captain Ibrahim Traore, very great man that have come out in these times to do the needful. This is the epitome or the exemplification of a true African leader with the dream of making Africa great again, making the people of Burkina Faso great again. A good man, selfless man. This is the kind of people that we need in this African continent. But once again, what do we see here? The West have come up again with their ugly heads, claiming that this man is not a good man for Africa, calling this person a dictator. Can you imagine? A pot calling the kettle black. This is what we have always seen in Africa, right from time immemorial in this modern day. Anytime an African leader wants to do right by his people, the Western world, as in NATO and America, they always condemn this African leader, calling him a bad person, and then we end up killing the African leader to make sure that it does not fulfill its mission of helping his people. Now they have started again calling this man a dictator. But who are the real dictators in the world? From what we have seen with the legacy of colonialism, neocolonialism, criminality, brutality of the Western world, we have come to find out that they are the real dictators of this world. The Western world, as in NATO and America, are the people that are dictating the destiny of other people in this world. Apparently, the rise or the mission of the Western world is to make sure that indigenous people of this earth does not have peace of mind. Since they started with their colonization mission, they have continued and they have not stopped. They simply changed their tactics. And now they have come out again. They have always been there, by the way, calling themselves world powers, superpowers, first world, civilized people. But what they actually are dictators, criminals in suit and ties. Now we see this again in the personification of the French president, one Macron, a criminal. What is he doing in Burkina Faso? What is France doing in Africa? Everybody knows that they are there to oppress and steal the natural resources of those countries. Same for all the colonized countries. Same thing the UK is doing, but France is the worst. Now you're calling somebody that have been in power for 2 years, that took power from a corrupt official and have been able to transform his country within a space of 2 years, to take back the stolen resources and to start creating real development, employment opportunities, and progress in his country. And now France is calling him a dictator. America is calling him a dictator. That is a military president. So, what is the definition of a dictator? People that are killing other people and eliminating legitimate governments in Africa, are they not dictators? The deep state in America, is it not a dictatorial state? What gives France or America the right to invade other countries and tell other people what to do in their backyard? The definition of dictator by the Western world is a person that does not comply with their demands of oppressing their individuals. This is obvious, oppressing their citizens. Let me give you a perfect example. We have the country of Cameroon, who has been ruled by a president for almost 45 years now. The Cameroonian president has been there. He does not allow freedom of expression in his country. He kills the opposition and he locks them up. That man is almost 90-something years. But you don't see this in any news channel, that they have never once, the Western media, since I was born, this man has been in the president of Cameroon. The Western media have never once called this man a dictator. Al Jazeera have never called him a dictator. CNN, BBC, France Network, no TV station owned by the West have called the president of Cameroon a dictator. But everybody knows that this man is a dictator. Why are they not calling him a dictator? Because he has enslaved his people. Cameroon is a very, very underdeveloped country. If you go to Cameroon, you're going to weep in this modern day. They have practically nothing. Almost 80% of what the country is generating goes to France. Their national currency, their national reserve is owned by France. Cameroonians are suffering. Many of them are living in abject poverty. It takes the charity of people to make the country work. And yet we have somebody that calls himself a president that is good for nothing. And yet the Western world have never seen fit to once call that man a dictator. But you see somebody like Ibrahim Traore, only 2 years he has been in power, he has revolutionized Burkina Faso. Now they are calling the dictator them. Recently they held the security meeting in America. This is after the France government have tried to assassinate this man more than 10 times. He has survived over 15 assassination attempts within the space of 2 years, because he has stopped the gold stealing by France. He has stopped the stealing of natural minerals from his country. They have tried to assassinate him, do everything. They are still planning. They have failed continuously to kill this young president. Now they have gone to meet their master. Same thing they have always been doing. When France have failed to kill an African leader, they will go and invite America to come and do the job for them. They had a security meeting just because of this boy, whereby the African commander in that meeting, in American general, one Langley, something, who is a perfect Negropin, a black man that is a Negropin working for the slave master, called President Ibrahim Traore a thief. Can you imagine? How dare you? How dare you? So what does this mean? They are coming for him. But this time it will not work. Captain Ibrahim Traore is not a thief. It is American government that is a thief. It is the French government that is a thief. Okay? It is the Western world that is a thief. It is the Roman Catholic Church that is the biggest thief. We need to be clear. Who is the one stealing? Somebody is using his own country's natural resources to develop his own country. How is that a bad thing? What is the wrong thing? Since the history of Burkina Faso, there have never been somebody like this. The last one that come, Thomas Sankara. Who killed him? Is it not the French government that killed Thomas Sankara, assassinated him? Anytime a good African leader wants to do good by his people, he's assassinated. And then the same dirty Western people will come to be saying that Africa lack good leaders, Africa cannot rule themselves. But you have been killing all the good people. You killed Kwame Nkrumah. You killed Julius Nyerere. You killed so many good people. And so many good leaders have been killed by the Western world, by the CIA. It is all in their files, and this is open secret. How many did France assassinate? Then you say we don't have good leaders, whereas you are the ones killing all our good leaders. And now they have come again with this same narrative. They want to kill this man. They want to kill him so that they can keep on stealing the natural resources of Africa. This will not work this time. This is the same thing they did to Gaddafi. Gaddafi that was in charge of Libya. turned the country to one of the best countries in the world. They called him a criminal, then they killed him. They sent formats they want to use, but it will not work this time. We are wise now. So we need to stand behind this president. We must support this president, and we must reject this Western narrative of calling our good leaders criminals. On this channel alone, when I post articles about Ibrahim Traore, you see some idiots writing dictator that is it. I always delete all those comments because I know that those people, they are evil people. Anybody that is talking bad against this Ibrahim Traore is a witch and a wizard and an enemy of Africa, an enemy of progress. We should not tolerate this from anybody. Now you see our puppet leaders in other part of Africa, i.e. Nigeria, people like Tinubu and his gang. They have never said one thing good about this man. Why? Because the man makes them look bad. These are people that we call democratically elected presidents in Nigeria, in Africa, that their democracy is a democracy of criminality. You cannot say Nigeria have a democracy where there is no freedom of speech, when people are not allowed to protest in Nigeria. The last protest that was have so many people were killed. Anytime people come out to protest in Nigeria, they are killed by police and soldiers. We see about the Lekki massacre. We saw the Take Back Nigeria. We have seen all the protests that have been met with brutal crackdown. In this country now, there is no freedom of speech. Is that democracy? You cannot compare Burkina Faso to Nigeria right now, despite all the money that Nigeria have. A lot of bad things are happening in the country. A lot of criminality, a lot of illegality, a lot of constitutional breach. This is not democracy we are practicing in Nigeria. Nigeria right now is like a banana republic. Only the rich survives. Politicians have turned this country into a mess. Is that a democracy? Where crime is not punished, where freedom of speech is not tolerated. Nigeria is more dictatorial than Burkina Faso. Did you see the Western world complaining about Nigeria? No, because all their multinational companies are right here draining and stealing our natural resources and buying it for peanuts. They will never see anything bad about Nigeria, whereby we don't even have a reputable hospital in this country. Our president needs to fly out to France for medical attention and checkup every 2 or 3 months. Is that not a shame, as rich as Nigeria? We don't even have a national airline in Nigeria. We don't know what is constant power supply. Nigeria is a country that is run by generators, candles, lanterns, and solar panels. And we say we have a government. Nigeria is a country whereby you cannot even travel on the road right now. It is filled with a lot of terrorists, Fulani herdsmen, kidnappers, murderers, and they have TikTok channels. In Nigeria right now, terrorists have TikTok channels. They use phone and they cannot even track them. Who is really ruling this country? And we say we are a democratic country. Then you see somebody, a young boy, within 2 years, they have been able to revolutionize his country. You still want to call that boy a dictator instead of you to help him. Instead of if you are a really good person right now in the world, if you are a good leader, you're supposed to support this young man, not condemn him. But what do we see the Western world doing? They are doing everything to condemn, to give him a bad name. They say you give a dog a bad name before you hang the dog. They want to give this beautiful man a bad name, call him a dictator. He's not a dictator, he's not a thief. Anybody that calls this man a dictator is an enemy of Africa. So when I see those useless commentators come, I just delete and block them. I know them. As a real child, son and daughter of Africa, do not tolerate anybody insulting this man. Anybody that is insulting this man is an enemy. Just block them. Chase them out of your... They don't know what is good for themselves. And they don't wish Africa good. When we see good thing, we should support it. When we see truth, we should stand by it. We should celebrate it, not condemn it. This man is better than the Nigerian president, better than a lot of African presidents. When we see a good thing, we should emulate it, not condemn it. Okay? People that are condemning this man, the Western world that don't want Africa to progress, what they are trying to fight is our independence. The Western world don't want any African country to be independent, especially African countries who are run by black people. We Africans with the dark skin, they don't want us to be independent. So this man stands for freedom and independence. They don't want it. So they want to silence it by all means. They want us to be slaves. This is the plan of the West. So they don't want us to be free. Why did they have this kind of evil mind against us? What did we ever do to them? Nothing, but they are thieves. When I say these people, they are evil people, they are witches and wizards, they are maggots. I know what I am talking. I have dealt with them. I have lived in their country. I have traveled outside Africa. I have dealt with these people, schooled with them, eat with them, went out with them. I know the nature of what I am dealing with. A lot of Africans in the continent, they see white people, they think they are good people because they have not had direct contact with them. They keep blaming them. Your leaders is the problem. No, the people manipulating your leaders, they are the problem. Anytime Africa have a good leader, they kill that good leader. Anytime we have a good person, they remove the good person from power. See what they did to Jonathan. See what they did to Abiola in Nigeria. See what they did to Azikiwe. They will use every means to corrupt you, to take you out, and they will say, see, it's your problem. You are the ones having the problem. It's not us. They will remove their hand. I know these people, they be winch you. Very wicked witchcraft. When we say some people have negative spirit inside them, we see this in the Western world. The leaders of the Western world, this Neanderthal evil spirit is inside them. They get them. Now waiting with this. So they don't want anything. They don't want to be free. They will use every means. We see this in the Arab world. Though. What we see they are doing, especially with their religion. I keep telling people, religion is a tool of neo-colonialism to remove the chains from your hands and put it into your mind and your spirit. You know what it is to enslave the spirit of people? For you to enslave people spiritually, you need to be spiritually powerful. You need to be using and know how to do evil with spiritual knowledge. You see what these pastors are doing with their religion. You see what Islam is doing. They know the power of this spiritual bandage. A lot of our people are lost in Africa today because they are spiritually banned. Only a spiritually banned African person we call Ibrahim Traore a dictator because they don't know how to see something that is good. They don't know what is good for themselves. For you to be an African to say this man is a dictator because he coming by military, what do you expect him to do? In the kingdom of violence, what do you expect him to do? You need to put your life on your line to sacrifice yourself for the good of your people. He did what he needs to do and he's ready to die for what he believes in. And what do we see? We are seeing transformation. We are seeing independence. We are seeing freedom. We are seeing happiness. We are seeing the joy of the people. And what does he do? He carries everybody along. And he's conscious and awakened. For once in our life, we have seen a conscious leader in power. When are we going to get half of this kind of man in Nigeria? When? Look at all the Nigerian politicians. All of them be like Poti. None of them is equal to this guy. Even the so-called ones we try to call their sense, they're not reach one leg of this guy. They cannot do what this man has been doing. They are all corrupted. Now we see somebody coming, and instead of us to emulate him, you see black people joining the chorus. Then the funny thing, we see some hungry looking scallywag and but I don't know if they are really Burkina Faso citizens in France protesting against their president that is transforming their country, calling him a dictator. I know that it's French that give those people and baguettes to come outside. Maybe some of them are illegal migrants. They just organize some illegal migrants, tell them, come and stage a protest in France against this guy to say, see, his people don't want him, his people don't like him, they are protesting against him. They do this all the time. It's not hard them do. It will not cost them $5,000 to stage that kind of protest in Paris against this man. What did we see in Ouagadougou? We see millions of people coming out to support their president. We in Africa know what is going on. We know who is the real dictator. It is the Western world that are the real dictators. We are tired of these enslavements. We are tired of having the richest natural resources in the world, but we cannot enjoy it. Other people coming to come and be stealing it, and they insult us that we cannot do for ourselves. Finally, somebody have come. They want to kill him. If anybody calls this man a dictator on this channel, I will block that person, and I have been blocking them because you not wish us well. You be wish, and it not go better for you. It not go better for you and your papa and your mama and your generation to the last blood. Call this man a dictator. You are an evil person. Not go better for now. Who not like better thing? He not go see better thing. Now so it be. We need to pray for our enemies, make them better pass us. We need to pray for our enemies, make them delete. Make them buy. Better person don't come now. When they talk anyhow. Religion is the tool of Western imperialism to enslave Africans. Recently, we see the king of Saudi Arabia coming to tell this Ibrahim Traore that he wants to build 200 mosques for free in his country. Can you imagine? You see people dying, they don't have school, they don't have hospital, they don't have road, they don't even have water to drink. Terrorism is plaguing them. What is the contribution of Saudi Arabia? Now mosques, they won't come put mosques to turn everybody to Muslim. Before we know, within 5 years, terrorism has multiplied. Then the money that they will be sending for Hajj to Saudi Arabia, you're going to reap it in the next 200 years. This is the plan of Saudi Arabia that is claiming to be a friend of Ibrahim Traore. Now, mosque you won't come build for your country. You not come build well. You not come build hospital. And you say you're a better friend. This is a foul friend. You want to mentally enslave the spirits of these people? No, you're not going to work. We see conscious leader. This is a leader that was born into a Muslim, but he rise above the religion. Of course, he will tell you, I'm a Muslim, but not a Muslim. He knows the evil of religion. Look at the people that they are using to destroy Nigeria and West Africa. Is it not Muslim terrorists? Islam was created by Christianity for this main purpose. To continue the terrorism of using religion to kill people in the name of God. It is easy to manipulate. You say they claim they are Muslim terrorists fighting. This is created by France. The current Mali president, he said it. He was an intelligence officer in the Mali military unit before he took over. He witnessed France actively supporting terrorism in his own country against his own people. He got tired of seeing France killing his own people, supporting terrorists. He took control of Mali. You see Niger, the same thing. Terrorists in charge, calling themselves religious fanatics. All these things, we need to say it at. We know the people causing problem in Africa. Is it not Donald Trump recently that talked about how USAID has been funding Boko Haram hundreds of millions every year to kill people in Nigeria? America, the so-called America trying to help it, they are the ones giving money to terrorists, not only in Nigeria, in Pakistan, all over the world, to kill us. And then we say, we're having problem, but they are secretly sponsoring and creating the problem in your backyard to kill your own people, killing your people, and they say they love you. So we have to be careful of these people. The problems we have in Africa are not natural problems. Poverty has been weaponized against us. Everything is against us. This so-called Western world coming with World Bank, IMF. What are they doing? Putting us in debt. These people are our enemies. all, including the religion, the Roman Catholic Church, Islam, they are all enemies of Africa. They are all here to kill you, to enslave you. And what are we doing? A lot of us are going to parties, drinking beer, or enjoying themselves. You don't know, say the whole world is set to kill you. Africa have unlimited natural resources that the world cannot survive by. We are supposed to be the richest people, but now we are the poorest people. Do you think it's by accident? People are actively plotting while we are sleeping. People are plotting 24 hours round the clock to make sure that they eliminate as much Africans as possible so that they can take charge of our natural resources. And you see some people going to church to pray to Jesus. Jesus has been created by them to enslave you and your generation. Going to mosque to pray to Allah that have been created to enslave you and your generation. This is why we cannot tolerate religion in Africa. It is an enemy of Africa. We see this again and again, and now we are witnessing this. So what do we do as conscious people? Do we fold our hands and look at it, or we do something? The choice is up to you and up to us. We don't have any place that we are going. Africa is our home. We have a responsibility to protect it by every means necessary. So we cannot be playing with our enemies, and we cannot be tolerating mediocrity. We cannot be making friends with the enemies. You see a lot of Africans today, a lot of Nigerians. You go online on Facebook, you see them, they are busy copying Western racism. They are trying to pretend to, or just trying to live their life like they are not fighting anymore. They are accepted their role as slaves, as second-class citizens of the world. They don't see any dream for themselves. Their religion have told them, don't worry about anything, don't struggle, everything will take care of itself. They don't know that you have to create your own future by yourself. You don't need to do anything to improve you don't need to hold your government accountable. When you die, you go to heaven, you go to paradise, 72 virgins. Just relax yourself. Everything is all good. Everything indices will correct itself. It's a lie. Nothing will correct itself except you correct it by yourself. This is what President Captain Ibrahim Traore has done in Burkina Faso. You need to take action. When you see things going wrong in your community, in your environment, in your family, in your area, you must take action and correct it. This is the work of the ancestors. This is the role we must play. This is why I am here today, talking to you, or talking to myself rather. You must do something. Anything you can be able to do to correct the situation, you must do it. Those of us that have capacity, do something. Do not just sit down and wait. If this man has sit down and wait, Burkina Faso will still be where it is. We have to do something. We don't have to follow any rules of anybody. The rules are created not to favor us. This democracy, it does not work in Africa. Borrowing money from IMF and World Bank does not work in Africa. Being a Negroin does not work in Africa. Hiding with your tails behind your leg does not work. This is just a disgrace to your ancestors. You see me up there on Facebook, they cannot even post any conscious thing. I used to have a lot of them. I have deleted many of these fake friends. Their Facebook is very, very clean. They know about African spirituality. They don't post any conscious thing. They don't post any truth on their Facebook. You know why? They don't want to offend their white friends, or they want to make their Facebook very clean, their social media very clean, like everything is going fine with them. They don't have any problem in the world, and they want to be cool. They still want to make friends with the white people in the future. Some Africans, they want to have a dream of having white women to date. Maybe some girls want to marry white men. They believe when you marry into a white man, your life don't set. All their Facebook is very clean, fancy, nothing bad. Africa is all good. We have forgotten about slavery. We have forgotten about that. Oh, they are taking loans. It does not matter. We are going to record. They are not to do anything. No point. And yet you want to still be my friend. Nothing you are doing to teach your fellow brother the truth, to spread the truth about African reality consciousness, to speak truth, very hard to see, especially in Nigeria. You want to raise the finger, and yet you want to become my friend. You see them coming to African spirituality, then they want to come and beg for free spells. No, I don't do free spells. I don't do free reading for anybody. You go pay your money. I need to look face, especially if you are from Nigeria. I've never seen such a set of lazy people that don't want to do anything to improve their country, but they want the best from their country. I've never seen that kind of people from this kind of mentality, especially for Nigeria people. Lazy set of people with lazy set of spirituality. There are too many. This movement for a better Africa involve work. Work day inside. You must involve yourself in the work, whether you like them or not. You want to make Africa better. What you they do to make them better? What have you done, or what are you planning to do? You must do something in any small capacity, even to share memes, to share truth, post that for your face. Then they post anything. That's why I deleted so many of these people from my Facebook. Some of them I put in my nothing that they do now, just to they drink beer every day. So now beer you can't drink for this life. Carry women, go club, put fake weave on. Now that one you can't do for this life. Then you complain, say Africa is this, Africa is that, Africa. You not take action. What is the difference between you and Ibrahim Traore? He took action. He took action. And he stands for it. This is why he's different. How many African leaders have decided to say no to the West? Enough is enough. How many? You know we count them more than 5 fingers. How many of us are doing something? But we won't make Africa better. We won't make Nigeria better. How many activists are actually doing the work? How many policemen? How many soldiers? How many people in Nigeria are doing the work? Very few. Everybody just cross leg and wait to see what will happen. Now that we go there now, we're not going to go anywhere. The next way Chinese people come, see how they better pass you. When people are walking, you are there crossing legs, you are there praying, you are there going to church. Why they not go print Bible set for you? Why they not go sell anything? Why they not go sell tissue paper for you? Because you not get sense. Life is about taking action. Okay? It's simple. Take action. Just one job. One job we have to do. We have to take action. We have to say no. We have to stand up. We have to make a difference. Many people don't want to change their life, or they want their life to change. How I want to walk. They see like that. The one where they pray for never better, and the one where they swear for now won't go better. Not possible. So we must take action. Now we see this young man now, conscious leader. How did he become conscious? Somebody taught him the right things. We don't teach our children anything. Nothing. You expect them to just stay like that. We don't do anything constructive to make a change in our community. And yet you want your community to be better. Is it possible? No. This is the great work we all Africans must do. We must become the change that we seek. We must become that change. We must step out of our comfort zone. We must do the needful. If we are to practice any form of spirituality, that spirituality must be tied to our liberation, our freedom, and our empowerment. Any spiritual practice that is not tied to your complete, full liberation, empowerment is not worth practicing. Christianity is not worth practicing. Islam is not worth practicing. It is designed to enslave you, to be looking up to somebody forever, to be praying to your enemies. It's a trap. We must throw it away. But many of them don't want to throw it away. And you want better life. Now the matter with the faith. So, since I switched from Christianity, my life changed. I know the impact me alone have made by standing out of the crowd. I have been able to inspire and change the life of so many people by being me. People don't know me, but people that know me know that I am a different person. I know the impact I have done. By saying, no, I must be true to myself. I must stand up for African spirituality. And I must do the work of the ancestors. I know the impact and I know what I have been able to do. Even right now, if I say I don't want to do this work anymore, my legacy will still stand. I don't correct so many things, inspire so many people, written books, done so many things to help so many. I cannot count number of spells I have done, spiritual interventions. I cannot count them. Just one single person. The impact you can make when you say you stand for Africa, you stand with the ancestors. Just by standing, the power that you have is tremendous. Just this one small boy, I'm even older than him, is making wave all over the world. Who know about Burkina Faso before? Who mentioned that place? When you say Burkina Faso, they will say somewhere very backward. Now it's a forward country. Everybody's running up and down. The whole Western world are pissing in their pants, jumping up and down. All their leaders, they want to kill this boy because he stand up. This is what we need to do. We need to stand up. We must stand up. Stand up for African spirit. Don't be ashamed. Many of us, they are ashamed to stand up for African spirituality. Hey, people will laugh at me. What will this one say? If you think about what people will say, you will never progress in life. If I have thought about what people will say, I will never be here today. I will still be suffering, working for one year company 9 to 5. I don't know what I will be doing. Maybe at best selling one useless product for some people. I will not even make the impact that I am making right now. We must stand up for the continent, whether we like it or not. If you cannot stand up, support people that are doing the work. The blessing will still reach you. The blessing will touch you. So we must support this man. Full confidence. We must not allow anybody to insult him offline and online. We must correct the narrative. We must direct the flame back to where it's coming from. These people calling this man evil from the Western world, they are enemies of Africa. They are not our enemies. They don't wish us well. They don't want us to be free. We must call them who they are. We must show them the mirror. They can go to hell. Okay? We don't need them in this life. Africa can stand without the Western world. We have always been standing on our own. We have our own leg. We are not crippled. Don't let anybody to tell you that you cannot do without them. Don't let anybody to tell you that they are incapable of living without them, that you need them. We don't need them. I don't need you. I delete people a lot from this channel. People, if you talk trash to me, I did unsubscribe you straight. You don't need enemies. And you will still survive. Okay? You will survive. If I can survive, you can survive. If this Ibrahim Traore can survive, you too can survive. Okay? We have great people that have died fighting for freedom. Their names, their legacy still stands forever. They will still reincarnate back again to do greater things. This is the time for Africa to stand up. So we must support African spirituality. We must stand up for the continent. We must stop allowing people to insult our heroes. We must discard these Western religions, which is just a map or a plan of neocolonialism to enslave our mind, body, and soul, and that of our children and future generations. They have nothing to offer us except chains and more chains. Only chains, nothing else. If this man was a Christian, do you think he can be able to stand up? If the old Saheb presidents are Christians, do you think they can stand up? Look at our Christian leaders here, Muslim leaders in Nigeria. Can't you see how they are just like puppet on a string? They follow the full policy of IMF and World Bank. What IMF tell them to do is what they do. Borrow money, they borrow money. Increase tax, they increase tax. Nothing is happening in the country. We are still going back. You should not listen to the Western world. Anybody advising you from there, that person is your enemy. You must stand up by yourself and think for yourself. That is the only way you are going to get your self-respect, your dignity, and your freedom. Think for yourself. Embrace your spirituality, very important. No matter how it is. There are so many African spiritual practices in Africa. You cannot say, you can't find one good one. You cannot say all of them are evil. If you cannot practice Ifa, practice Igbe. If you cannot practice Igbe, practice Palo Mayombe. If you cannot practice that, practice Kemetic spirituality. If you cannot practice that, practice Santeria. But Let your spiritual practice stem from Africa, and let your image you are venerating should be in the image of an African person, not a white person's image. They are not meant to worship other races. They are not superior to you. It's an oxymoron, worshiping white Jesus. You are just worshiping the white man, a naked white man on a cross is what you are worshiping. The corpse or the soul, a dead body of a naked Caucasian is what you are worshiping. Enemies of Africa, thieves, criminals, shameless people, arm webbers, parasites, maggots, faggots, murderers, rapists, thieves, scallywags, might be your God. And you want to follow me talk, me and you not be mates. We know ourselves in the spiritual scheme of things. We know our level. There are people I don't talk to. Once I look, just take one look at you, I see what you they represent. I see the kind of evil work you they do. I'm not follow you sit down. I cannot even drink with you. We're not at the same level. Person where they follow maggots, they run things. Now I won't come, me and I won't come sit down. Even if you get money, self, your money now for yourself. Okay? Not you they feed me. Not you get the air when I they breathe. You not fit buy them. So we need to have some self-respect. When you they go out toward this religion, you are disrespecting yourself. You don't know the disrespectfulness of calling yourself a Christian. It means you are telling the world that I don't know who I am. I don't know my history. I am an idiot. Do anything you want to do to me. This is what they see you as. When you say I am a Muslim, you don't know the evils Islam has done to Africa. You're telling them that I don't know who I am still a fool. You are free to do what you want to do with me. And they will take advantage. When you say you're African spiritualist, you're an African person, the respect. Only that one, if your mindset is closed from all kind of lies. You are not thinking, you are not influenced by their policies or their doctrines. You don't know the power that comes with practicing your African spirituality. You have shut them out from your spirituality. You are like 90% to go. Once you drop this religion, almost all of your problems don't solve. The next thing is taking action. How many of our people are taking action? We have so many African people today that are slaves, that are working for the promotion and advancement of white supremacy. All these coup plotters around this guy, what do you think they are? Their mentality is still there. We have to be careful about the people we bring around us as friends, especially when you are conscious. I am very careful about my friends. I don't make friends anyhow. I don't eat anyhow. I don't go out anyhow. It's very hard to see me. We have to be conscious and we have to know what we need to do. So this man is an example of what a true African stands for. We should support him. We should protect him. We should emulate him. And we should do by ourselves. This is what I have come to see. And this is what I have to say on this channel today. Anybody talking evil about this man now, winch. We should not tolerate that person. We should rebuke that person with extreme prejudice. There be enemies. All those ones on the comment section, all those ones on the news, all those ones. When you see them, you go know them now. See all these ones now, coons now. Enemies, slaves. Waiting a free man they do with slave. We are here to liberate you, not to listen to you. Anyhow want to liberate you, we'll liberate you. Make your eye clear. We will remove that stooge. We go show you the truth. Many of these Africans, they don't know their papa. They don't know their left from their rights. They have been so bamboozled that they will sell their own leaders, sell their children for 30 pieces of silver, sell their brothers for five silver, 5 golden coin, sell their mama, sell their papa into slavery. We should be careful with all this kind of Negropins that are around us in Africa. Okay, they did there. They did there, they did here, they did there. They see them every day. Anywhere they see good person bringing out lights, they want to go there and block the lights, or they want to off the lights. This is their mission. So anywhere good thing they always say, if you are a good person, you are doing this work, be sure that 1 or 2 evil people are around you, and they will always be there, like a monitoring spirit, looking for a way to bring you down, looking for a way, something to use again. They my channel, now they many for this channel. Some of them feel they work for YouTube, say, I don't know. They did the channel. They come to Facebook, they make the day there. I know they send you, I know they pass you go anywhere. As you take on now, so you go back. If you not even go back the way you take on, you collect, go back. And so it just be. So now we are witnessing a true progressive revolution. And now the West is pissing their pants because they don't want Africa to be free. They don't want we to enjoy our life. Anybody that don't want you to enjoy what you have is your enemy. Donald Trump, Macron, the whole NATO, they are all enemies of Africa. Criminals in suit and ties. They are the real dictators, the real thieves, not our indigenous leaders here. So we should call a spade a spade. Okay? We should know who the real criminals are. The people that have history of invading Africa, stealing our natural resources, spreading lies in the continent, miseducating our people, causing all these problems in the continent. We should know your enemies. Okay? So now so the thing just be. Then this leopard have never changed his spots. That's the same format that they play. So we should not tolerate it this time. They did it to Gaddafi. They will not repeat this thing. It not going to happen, not under our watch. So we should all support this man, protect this man, and reject any so-called Western narrative. We should not even tolerate any debate with them. Just shut them down. They'll not be your friends, okay? Even the black Negroins, shut them down. Make we move on. We move. Africa must survive. Africa will rise again. Okay, it will be great again. And we'll do it in our own terms and by our own hands. Not with the help or with the assistance of any white trash. Yes, I said it. Any evil person coming from Europe, no savior is coming, no white trash Jesus is coming to save you. Okay? He's a vampire and a zombie. Now waiting the thing be not be your friend, a zombie. Come and bite you. When he bites you with the zombie religion, you start bite your children with the zombie religion, bite everybody. Before you know, you have a nation of zombies, Christian zombies, Islamic zombies, biting each other, feeding this false narrative to block your spiritual ascension and development and enslave you forever. Hereby you'll be paying all your money to Rome and paying all your money to Mecca for all eternity. Saying they are saving your soul, they are trapping your soul and retrapping your soul for all eternity. These are the demons, the golems we have in human form on the planets, the evil maggots, criminal empires, the vampires that are sucking the blood of the planet. We see them in Mecca, we see them in Rome, we see them in UK. They say that they stay one bookie palace or be something. We see them in Washington. All these are vampires, real life vampires, sucking the blood of good people. They will never get tired of sucking the blood of African people. So now if you put your body for ground, they will suck your blood. So you have to cut off from them by rejecting everything they have to offer you and being who you are. This is the way you can protect yourself. And when they send their spies, when you catch them, you delete them with extreme prejudice. Make it that this is a deterrent to anybody that will come and infiltrate my government or try to assassinate me. When you catch them, remove them so that the rest won't be afraid to come near you. Don't tolerate their nonsense. And when you're protecting yourself and your kingdom, what do they say? They call you dictator. They call you bad person because you not allow them kill you. You not allow them to kill you. I see the nonsense where they write on this channel. Evil people. They use a lot of Hebrew Israelites to come and do this nonsense. Hebrew Israelites, they are working with them. Don't tolerate debate with these people. They are evil people. Okay? Nothing more, nothing less. So a word is enough for the wise. I believe I have said enough on this issue today. Who want better go better. Picking way go better. Now way they break now that they know them. Okay? So all these things we need to do. You need to sharp up. You need to be alert and you need to practice your African spirituality. This is what I'm trying to say. So with that being said, I will close for today. For those people that want to learn African spirituality, the real, original, organic African spirituality, I teach it on this channel. I have a 6-month program where I teach it from the history to the science to the metaphysics and the hardcore spirituality. You can register for that program. It's not a free program, but they pay. Yes, so not to say you can your run, come here with empty hand. Okay, we need to do it like that again. I will teach you everything you need to know. The history they don't teach in the world, I will teach you the true African history, not the whitewashed version. All those fake versions of civilization started in Greece. These are the lies to enslave our children. Before Greece, there was Africa. All the things the Greek people learned, they learned it of Africa. So civilization started in Africa. It's not the other way around. Okay? They are just liars. If you want to read books, I have written 3 powerful books so far that will teach you all the things you need to know. This one is of quantum physics, the interrelationship between the evil forest and negative space. Yes, we have evil forests in Africa. We also have negative spaces in quantum physics. What is the work of all these things? This book explains it. In this book, I talk about the origin of the God consciousness. I talked about Gargut, the God Grand Unified Almighty theory. I talked about the origin of quantum physics from African spirituality. I talked about time and space travel, dark matter consciousness, melanin, negative space, negative time. I talked about classification of deities, how to create negative space, how to create positive space, the origin of the Christian religion, the plagiarization of the Christian religion from ancient Kemetic spirituality, and many powerful topics that they don't talk in your school. They're inside here. This quantum physics, the Western world is talking about, like they are the so-called genius. They copied everything from Africa. The structure of the atom is here. I covered all this topic and much more in this small book. This is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. There have never been another book up to now. So if you want to know about this topic and want to know about the powers, the applications, the benefits of African spirituality, it is inside this book, written by me, a true practitioner, son of the soil, from a pure 100% Afrocentric perspective. You can get it here. It's just $50, by the way. But you pay $100 for your transportation. That's what it just be. For those people that want to do spells, walking in the shadow of the gods, over 200 spells a year for different aspects of your life, prosperity, love, favor, open doors, illnesses, how to use traditional African remedies. So many leaves are here. I put the leaves with their botanical names so it will be easy for you to take trace them. You need to walk in the shadow of your ancestors, not in the shadow of a criminal or a fake religion. Walk the true African way. No African spirituality, African ways of doing things. We were here before them. We senior them. We'll not be mate with them. So we should not be listening to those criminals, those liars, scallywags. Knowledge brings power. Knowledge is power. They don't want you to know all these things so that they can keep on deceiving you, telling you lies, maggots. I don't respect them. I saw them a lot. Even their bastard God that is also a criminal, a child rapist, a murderer, an adulterer, misogynistic gay bastard that people are praying to. I insult him every day. He never sent thunder come. You know why? He not get any thunder. Now create the creator. He not get thunder when he wants send. He not get chariot of fire. Now zombie when he be. He not feel near where I did. So I dey curse him every day. The same thing people pray to. Not get level. Now just maggots. Parasite might be. If you know knowledge, no parasite go fit come near you. If you know who you are as an African person, no physical parasite, no spiritual parasite go fit invade your space. Okay? Knowledge is power. Real knowledge is real power. This is what the secret of Ibrahim Traore. This is the secret. Okay? If you want to be like Ibrahim Traore, know yourself. Know African spirituality. Know African history. Now the power when you get with this, when many people not get, you need to get the same power. You need to be different and you need to take action. If you want to take action, all these books, especially this one, will help you take action. It will teach you the things where they're not going to teach you. So now the matter with this, taking action is making a difference. Okay? Don't wait for anybody. This one will make you make contact with the African deities. For those people that want to make direct contact with African deities, especially the Kemetic deities, the ancient Egyptian deities, the instructions and guidelines are in this book. In this book, Amira is here. God of prosperity, life, transformation, reincarnation is here. Ampu, God of death, destruction, recycling is also here. Eshu is also here. Santisma Morite is also here. Powerful deities from Africa is also here. Get this book. You don't need to fly here, spend money for plane tickets or hotel bills or go, you don't just order this book and do the rituals inside your bedroom and connect to your African divinity. Balance your skills. I have written the book for you. Okay, for those people saying they don't have access to knowledge, they don't have who could teach them, they don't know. I am here. I will teach you. This is why I'm here. Our revolution is not carrying gun. It's not marching. It's not protesting. Our revolution is enlightenment, re-education, realignment with your true self and your true purpose. Simple. Shikina. They need to talk and 2 times. So you need to do the work. You must make impact. You must do something. You cannot be lazy in yourself, supporting white supremacy, and you expect to make a difference. It not work. Okay, you must do something. What are you doing? Are you willing to make a difference? Are you willing to take action? If you want to take action, this book will give you power to take action. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so books there, class there. If you also want to buy your spiritual items from your native shocks, your cowries, your meditation beads, your spiritual soaps, your herbs, ointments, Bint El Sudan, Gandoki, Dandwala, all the spiritual stuff we use. I sell a lot of spiritual items. Contact me before you go somewhere else. Not be say you go buy them for outside, you got to tell me how they use them. I go vex for you. If you don't want to support me, support your tribesman. It's still a good thing. So far you are supporting African spirituality, you must do something. Go to your village, support your chief priest, support your native doctor, support your king. Find somebody that you see that is doing work. Support that person. This is how the only way we can move forward, by supporting each other, by unifying, by coming together. So if you don't want to support me, support somebody else. But if you can support me, I will be very happy. Okay, I will thank you well. I will still pray for you in my shrine. And the ancestors will see you through as they have been seeing me through. And the way they have been seeing Ibrahim Traore through, they will also see us through. And we shall stand in unity, in spirit, in love and peace and every good thing. Okay, so I thank you very much for today. If you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do it on this channel. You can also contact me as well. Okay, man not die, man not rotting. That's what it just be. More not they come here with empty hand. Make una skin full before I come here. Now when and wash hand, night both hands they clean. Now so they talk. Okay, so based on that, I will go from today, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.